I'll give you guys a minute. We'll turn our iPad on and go to the live here. And I'll give you guys a second, make sure anybody wants to come on here. All right. All right, 50 seconds in. We should be good. Um, we did the other night, like a couple nights ago, a single fan fold, and this was our example right here. Let me turn my hat around. I don't think I really need to with headphones in, but this was the example that I showed of just a single fan fold. All right. Um, hey Lisa, how you doing? Rosie, thanks for tuning in and seeing the reveal of the shirt that we did the other night. Um, we did in case you weren't here or watched it, we did a single fan fold. And on this, I did dye under the ice. I did dragon egg on the sinew lines and strawberry skies in between, and left some white space for flow and for splitting. Um, on the shirt that I did the other night, I did the same fold, but sprinkled my dye on with a with a little mini sifter. It's pretty fine, you know. And so the sifter, I was talking to a friend that makes the dye that I used on this, and we were both using our sifters for like dye over the ice projects, like scrunches and you know, pretty much scrunches and um, tall deep scrunches and watercolors and stuff. But so I sprinkled it over it like I would dye over ice. And I did not think that I was going to have uh, the view. I did not think that I was going to have the results that I got. And so we folded it up just like we did the other shirt, you know, single fan fold, folded her, made our pleats, you know, all that. Went from real skinny, you know, from nothing, and it wedged up here. It wedged up. Actually, I think Steph had me measure it, and we were getting 2 inches at the tallest point, at the tallest spot there. So I thought that I was going to have a bunch of white. I just did not think that I did not think that I was going to get the saturation that I did. And I did not mess with it at all. We put our ice on and I inclined it, and I think I even left it right where it was. The ice melted. No, I did. I put it back on my table. It was about 70 degrees there at my table. And let the ice melt. And the next morning I saw the saturation was about perfect. There was no white spots to be seen at all. And there really isn't on the shirt. And I seriously thought, and we actually took bets. Steph, thanks. I do owe you $1. Um, uh, I do. I owe you $1. I owe Skater Tie Dye $1 too, maybe a couple. Um, but thank you very much. It is very nice. I did not. I had really didn't think it was going to turn out the way that it did, but I really like it. I feel and I feel like my sinew was pulled really good. I really like that Treasure Guru sinew. It pulls headphones quit working. Yeah, okay. Well, I know my videos there. Can you guys hear me? Steph, can you hear me? Mark, can you hear me? Okay, good. Yeah, sometimes if I'm wearing my headphones and I get a call come in, it knocks me off. So, but thanks, Mark. I appreciate it, man. Um, all right, thanks, Lisa. So, I'm not saying that I would never try this again. I actually want to do another experiment with it, um, and do a dye over the sinew line like I normally do, and then use my sifter and sprinkle dye on and see what happens. Because it would be my collar sitting on the sinew lines, and then another layer sitting on top of it. So how's it all going to really react together? And I want to see how it plays, you know? What do you think about these two lines right here? Why is this not like this or like this? And why is this little bit right here? It looks pastel and this is nice and bright and stuff, you know what I'm saying? Why, as a learning thing for us, why is that like that? Do you think it's because um, there's too much ice here and it kind of diluted it a little bit? Do you think it's because I pulled my sinew tight and there was some wetness in my shirt and some of that wetness came out of it a little bit from the sinew line and it caused a resistance and it diluted it a little bit, Steph? Those pleats are on the outsides. They are on the outsides. Absolutely right. Um, but that's what I've always wondered about these. It's definitely on the outside, but it's still real thin. You know, it's the thin part of my fold up to where it wedges up. So, I did go lighter. If you guys remember, I did go lighter. I went heavier and I even said the ass end of the shirt, and then kind of went easier as I went down to the nub. The nub's nothing up to 2 inches back here. So, you would have thought this snare may have been too tight. Okay. There's, me too. Is it too tight to where it's just diluting and why is that not saturating like it is 1 inch up from it, you know? Well, well, actually, it's 2.25 inches up because here's my line and here's my next line. And I had my sinew lines 2.25 inches, so my feather, like our feathers would be 2¼ inches apart and long. So I don't know. There is a lot. I remember when it was melted, I saw a lot of green in it. I love the green. There's oranges, orange and green. Really no white at all. Like I thought there was going to be a lot of white. I swore to it. So I definitely will try it again. Replete it. I didn't know I could type stuff. Each pleat has a top and a bottom. Absolutely. Absolutely. So, um, so that's about it, really. I just wanted to reveal this shirt. I do have some more ideas about some experiments that I want to try. So if you guys have any ideas, let me know. Uh, elegant. I'm sorry, I don't understand. I have no clue. You could be saying anything right now. So, what do you guys think? You think it's okay? I don't think it's that bad. I'll try it again with some other colors and see what it looks like. It's almost a spicy plum looking, almost close to spicy plum to me with the green, but I like the shed. I like the way I've always liked the way this green and aqua kind of hits with this pink, and it almost just reminds me of just kind of outer space type looking pods or something. I don't even know. Here's some blue and green next to this pink, and there's a lot of purple in this. It really looks cool. I don't know um, if the camera really does it that much justice, really, if you can zoom in, I don't know. I mean, I can zoom in on my phone. I really don't want to mess around with it. That's why I let you guys do it. But so I think doing it in a black would look pretty cool. Some of these metal colors like pewter and steel, brushed steel would look pretty cool. I just got some stormy gray. I'm gonna have to mess around and mess around with. It looks like it might be a little different than what I usually get, but we'll see. Some grays, yeah, any of the grays would look pretty cool doing it, I think. So thanks for tuning in, and I appreciate it very much. And have a good night, and we'll do it again. All right. Peace out.